Good day, my crafting along buddies. It's me, Jennifer, which is Crafting Along, and today we're going to dive right into Crafter's Companion Template Library Indigo series. This is the second series in this collection of colors. So the Indigo library comes with the recipe cards and the templates. This is number 2 in the series. You have to belong to the auto ship to get into the series. If you don't belong in the auto ship, you only get the one color. So if you open up your template library recipe card, you will see that it comes with an index. This index tells you the page number and the project, the name of the project. So this index matches the index on your templates, and you just go from there. So see, all these numbers match. So, and so forth. So we're just going to leave that open, and we are going to go to, we're going to flip through this little recipe book. So this is your first one, the double gatefold card. Then you have the teacup shape card. This is the card that we're going to do today. Then you have the double gatefold. You have the all-in-one envelope. This is so adorable. Oh, I love this one. You have the double pop-out card, gatefold easel card, beer mug card, pop-up three-tiered cake card, another adorable card. This is really cute too. The trifold screen card, we did make this one already. I don't know if I did a video on it, but I did make this card. It turned out adorable. Then you have the double window card, stand-up mirror fold card, champagne bottle, another cute one. That'd be cute for a wedding. A pop-up pixel heart card, the pocket album card, which has lots of pockets in it. So cute. What a great idea. And then a twist and pop card. And then you see each one, not only do you get the card name, an idea of how to make the card, but you also get instructions on how to cut the card and to matte layer it. So we're going to get started today. So we are going to go to page number 2. This is the teacup. You can take your recipe card out, but I do find when you do that, it kind of makes these a little bit fragile. So I leave these in. So I'm just gonna fold this, and this will give me my instructions on the back. So I'm gonna just fold it so you can see the instructions. We are gonna go to number 2 here. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12 is the champagne bottle, number 13 is the pixel hearts, number 14, number 15. So those are all of your templates. You go back to number 2. We're going to take number 2 out. And these ones are sturdy enough to go ahead and pop them out. You don't want to just rip them out. I would go slow. Just pop them out. We're going to set this aside. Grab my mat to work on. So in order to do this one, you're going to need, for the base, the card base and the saucer, you will need an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And the matte layer, you'll also need 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11. So this is going to flatten out to a 4 by 6 card. And here you go. This is your outline of your teacup, your embellishments, and your saucer. So we're going to get started on this. So my paper I picked out is going to be a shiny iridescent cardstock, and this is going to be for the teacup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to find a nice straight line and line this up. And I'm going to line this up so it's right on the edge. So straight. I do have a pencil, and I also have a white eraser to use on my lines. I am not going to use a pencil today. I am going to be using but you do want to use a pencil if you want to erase your lines. I'm going to be using a black Sharpie because I'm going to use this on my brother's scan and cut it out with my brother's scan and cut. So the lines that you want to do this one. You want to do the outside lines. So these ones I'm going to actually score so I can see it. And I'm going to use my score tool. This is from Hobby Lobby. Love this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line right here. I don't want my brother's scan and cut to cut this out. So I'm going to take this off. And then we're going to connect the lines. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to scan this into my scan and cut, and it's going to cut it for me. So after tracing this outline right here for the saucer, and then I'm sorry, for the cup, and then this is saucer. I did 2 of these, and I did 1 of these. This is the outline. The outer edge is the outline. I did place that into my brother's scan and cut. It did cut it out for me. I just have to go over with an eraser to get off the lines, but it's a clean cut. That's why I like using my brother's scan and cut. So now we're going to move on to the matte layers and the embellishments. These are the embellishments, and these are going to be the matte layers inside. So when I did cut it on my scan and cut, all I did was take this, and I believe I did that in my video earlier, and just went along this line right here. So my score lines are here. They're right here, so you can see them. So they're right in the middle. So we're going to put that aside. Now we're going to work on our matte layers. So I did pick out paper. Pick out this paper. It's a little bit smaller than what it says to use, but for each sheet, I could probably get each layer in there. So we're going to use this. It did come from the stack of paper. I do believe I got this stack of paper from a thrift store for like $4. So, and they were all in there. Do not know if you can get this in the store. I will try to look it up and put it in the description below, but this is what I'm using it from, and this is what the paper looks like. It's a really cute pack, and I want to say it's a 8x8, so we're gonna put that in there. So for my matte layer, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip my paper, figure out where I want it. Should put this right here. We're gonna move a little bit. This just keeps my paper from moving. I'm gonna use my pencil, and it's the inside line. Peel this up and make sure that's what I like. I do. I like that area. And then I'm just gonna go on this side and turn it. And I'm going to put this right where I can have another straight line. And I am going to put this one right. It's gonna go on the inside of this one. There we go. This one I'm just gonna cut with my scissors. One's gonna go on the front. So this one's gonna go here, and this one's gonna go here. And then we're just gonna erase. So I have a white eraser, so it doesn't leave that icky red stuff all over. And we're just gonna go along these lines right here. Wherever you see any kind of pencil marks, you just want to erase them. I do have a white one, an artist eraser that I like to use on the bigger areas just because it doesn't leave that red. So if I'm using this one, it kind of leaves that red stuff in a video like this and make it on there. So this is an artist one that you can just use to erase your bigger areas. Okay, our next step is for the tea bag. And I'm wondering if, so I'm going to fold this. Take a bone folder, and you want to go across it just to give it that good fold. You want to see if there's any imperfections, and you want to use your scissors to okay, so I'm going to try to ink blend a little bit and see if I can bring this alive. I'm going to go with purple. This is Diamond Press. was going to use some old scrapbook glue I found. I want to get rid of my stash, so we're going to try this. Let's see if it even sticks anymore. I found it in the bottom of my barrel of glues, and let's see what it does. I'm gonna start using up all my older products that I bought, and even gives you a wiggle room, so oh, it looks nice. This goes back to my creative memories days when I was doing scrapbook pages, so kind of like it. Actually works really good. So we'll see how it works by the time I get done with this. Okay. So let's put this back piece on. There we go. Now it's starting to come together. It's starting to look a little bit better. There we go. Now I'm starting to like it. It was just too white for me. I didn't like the white. And there's a little area of white right here. There we go. There we go. I do like it without the saucers though. So we'll see. This is what it's gonna look like with the saucer. So I don't know, I kinda like it without, but we will see. All right, so we're gonna move on to the tea bag. So you're gonna need to bring back in your template, and we're gonna do just the tea bag and the, so let's do this. Just the tea bag. I thought about making this into a shaker, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to make it into a shaker piece, and I have to think about it. So I'm gonna cut this at least once, so let's go ahead and cut it out. I'm gonna trace along the lines, and remember, the darker you go, the harder it is to get it off. So if you want to go light-handed, it'd be easier to erase. And I'm going to put a little tag right above it. Actually, right next to it. Tag is going to go right here. Skinniest foam tape I've ever seen in my whole life. So, I think that might work. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And we're gonna just glue that on there and snap it off. So you want to take all this off right here. I really hope this works. Take all the sticky stuff off. Take this acetate, and you want to make sure that there's no film on there, no resident. Oops. Put this in here first. This is from Crafter's Companion box 17. I'm not for sure what one that is, but I did get the subscription boxes for many months, and this is from one of them. So I'm going to use all the small ones. Don't put too many in there, they won't shake around. Probably would have been easier to fill them when the stickers were still on. And the sticky part wasn't exposed. I wasn't thinking. What we're going to do is we're going to get a piece of string. This is thread from Needlepoint. And let's see if I have light purple. I do. I might do this color right here. So just going to take a look out. There we go. There's the end. I'm going to keep this out just in case. These are from the Dollar Tree. They actually carry them now. They're called adhesive glue dots. And you get quite a bit. I think you get 72 of them. And all you do is you peel off the top cover, exposes the glue dot, and then you just put it on your project where you want it. And peel it off. And it sticks there. So some glue around the outer edges so it sticks. Greeting. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this also, just to kind of give it a little bit of love, and it's going to say happy birthday on the inside. And I'm going to use Look Correspond, the magazine. It's going to be Crafter's Companion Inspiration Magazine, and it's the newer one. I think it's issue number 2. I just don't know where to find the numbers, but it's this one. It's a very pretty magazine, very elegant, but we're going to use and it's the one that came with this stuff right here. So we're going to end up using this happy birthday. So, get that out. I like to combine other things that, from other kits, just because I don't use them enough on their own. So we are going to use this happy birthday. And of course we're going to do it in purple. Go figure. So I'm a purple girl. I like my purple. So this is done, and then I'm just gonna go around these edges just to kind of make sure that it's all inked. On to cutting this out, and this is we're gonna need a white scrap piece of paper. I do have white scraps. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it right in purple. I think I'm gonna go purple. I'm gonna go those 2 shades of purple. I demonstrate. So now we're on to our stamping. Again, this is from the magazine that I got from Crafter's Companion. I did show it earlier. I'm using the Happy Birthday, and it fits perfectly right in there. So I'm gonna figure out how I want it. I'm gonna put a little bit of tape on the underneath because I'm gonna put it in this little tiny ink press. This is from We Are Memory Keepers. I do not know the name of this, but I did get it at HSN. This is the cutest little tiny press. I do have the 12 by 12. It kind of mimics this design, but I love this one. It's so cute. I don't use it that much because I don't have anything that small, but today we do. So we are gonna put this right in here, right in the middle. Little, and then stamp it again. Hopefully it does not smear. Here we go. That's working better. Okay, all the ink came off of that one. You can tell when the ink comes off. See this clear stamp. There we go. And I like it. So we are all done with that. I'm gonna put this over here to clean later. Look at these glue dots. I like them. Try to get right in the middle. And then it's going to sit right here in the corner. And this is going to go right here. Little tag. We're getting there. Almost done. So then we're going to use another glue dot. We're going to stick that right here. Take the end of this one. And we're just going to place it right in the middle of that. There we go. That. Okay, so there's that. All right. So I'm going to throw in the tea bag again with just no shaker. So we're going to see how that looks and go from there. I want to give myself a little bit of options just in case I don't like it once I put it on. So I might as well do it while I have everything out. So we're going to go ahead and do another tea bag. Again, these are matte layer only, so you just have to worry about doing it like this. Pencil inside the groove and draw a line. Try to get it straighter than that. And you don't want to go as dark as I am. I tend to cut on the line. So if you want to cut outside the line, go lighter so you can erase. So let me... over here. Go to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and make this tea bag. I'm sorry, this tea bag. And I'm gonna get some colors out. Over there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get ourselves some string. Okay, we're rounding the corner to the end. This is the photo that we're going off of, and I think I'm gonna follow it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. So we're gonna do another inside of the card. I'm going to put another layer on the top. There we go. Let's cut those out. Then we're just going to put this right above the top, right here. And actually, this is just tacky glue that I got from the Dollar Tree. I like it. It works really good. I'm just going to put this right here. Give it a little bit of a push. Alrighty, so I have picked out my, we'll just do the generic one right now, but there's more that I'm going to put inside. I'm going to put this on the inside. So I am going to put the saucer on it. So I think I'm going to go to right here. I'm just going to draw a line across from here. And then all the way around the bottom. I'm going to put quite a bit because this is going to have a lot of weight on it. We are going to just give it a little push. Make sure it's even. There we go. Open it up. Give it a good press. Again. Move. Oh, it's on there already. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now this one. Same thing. We're just gonna go right along the bottom here. So this one, we're just going to line up with this one as best as possible. Turn it straight. That looks great. So let's work on it for a sec. So I do think I'm going to go with this combination. I do like this combination. So So that's an option if you want to make a shaker card that is in the video. I think I'm going to go with this one. I do like the happy birthday on this side, but I like it like this. This combination, I like it like this. So we're going to stay with the original. And we are going to put that on the front. So let me get a glue dot. Actually, I'm going to get several of them. I think that will hold better. One right here. Let me peel that one off. Then we're going to do the same thing across. I'm going to peel. I like these. I know there's glue dots made by a different company, but I don't know if they have this on them. I know it's a little bit more wasteful, but I do like how they're individually wrapped. But I haven't done any cost comparisons or seen if it's worth it or if it's less. I know you get like 300 to 500 of the little tiny glue dots from the other companies, so I think it's actually the glue dot company. I think, I'm not for sure. Push, peel back one of the, it's gonna come up on that end, and then you just push right here. Then you pull. So this is covered in glue dots, which is really good. And I'm gonna put that right about here. There's that. So there's that. So far, so cute. I like it. Aww. It's for my bestie. So her birthday's coming up, so it's for her. My bestie of a long, 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 long time. And you know what? I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep doing the glue dots. I'm liking it. So let me do another 3. Seems to be going a little bit easier. So you want to put glue dots, use a tape runner, use liquid glue, whatever you want to use to adhere this down, you can use. You don't have to use glue dots. You can use whatever you like. I'm going to put one more for keeping right here. So I'm going to bring this down to right about here. Rocket and gup. Okay, not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. I do like a stamp press a lot better, but I do like a rocket block too. So I think this is going to be our finished card. So I think I'm going to leave this hanging. Wash my hands. And I'm going to put my sentiment that is personal on there in a minute. But this is our finished card. This is the Indigo library, Templet library, teacup shaped card. It is on page number 2, and it's the Indigo, the set of number 2, and this is our finished card. And I think it's adorable. I think it's adorable. So it turned out so cute, and it sits just right. Okay, we're almost there. We're rounding out the end. So what I'm going to do is take a sparkle pen from Spectrum Noir. Spectrum Noir. Okay, say that 3 times fast. I'm going to take a sparkle pen. So I'm going to take crystal clear sparkle pen, and I'm going to go over the top of the happy birthday. If we can get it open. I don't want to twist it off. There we go. Let me give it a little shake. I'm going to go over this right here with the little sparkle pen, just to give it a little bit of yum. And then I'm going to go over this too and give it a little sparkle. And you're going to see that the ink is going to start coming off a little bit, because this is distressed ink, so it might get a little bit different. So there's that. I'm going to put a little sparkle on both sides of these. I'm just going to color. No rhyme or reason. These pens last forever, and to get the juice down at the bottom. You just give it a little bit of a push and it starts to come out at the bottom. See it? So this one's going to be a little juicy, but that's alright. Who doesn't like sparkles? So we're going to do a little bit more right here. And we're going to go back and forth a little bit more right here. And then it just makes it look a little bit more. There we go. I've already done the inside. And that is our finished card. Once I have it on my table to take photos, I will take a video of it being set up like this. It does set up very well, but that is adorable. I love it. So this is our finished card. This is from Crafter's Companion, Templet Library, and this is the Indigo set. This is number 2 in the set. Again, this is Crafter's Companion, Templet Library, Indigo. This is number 2 in the set, and we are doing number 2 card. This is the front of this card, here are the instructions, and this is our completed card. So my eyes are very happy. It took a minute, but my eyes are very happy. I'm happy with the way it turned out, and it is beyond cute. I love it. So it does say that it flattens to a 4x6, so we are pretty close. It's a little, if you include the handle, these are a little bit long, so it's like more like 4.5 by 6 3/4. So it's a little bit big and it does not fit in a 4x6 envelope. So we are going to go to a 5x7 envelope and it should fit just fine. And it does. Will fit in a 5x7 envelope just perfectly. So this is our complete card. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this gets you to be creative and helps you get something out of your closet and enjoy the day by making something creative and crafty. Thank you for watching, my Craft Along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love and see you soon.